there's carnivorous bats, there's bats that eat fruit, and then why do we call bats vampire bats? Did we initially think at one point in time they were sucking blood?
There are some vampire bats. They're found only in Latin America now.
Oh, so they're real.
Yeah. We were just looking at a vampire bat a moment ago.
Okay, so these guys with the teeth.
That's a real vampire bat.
And so they actually bite animals and suck their blood?
Lap their blood.
What is this that we're looking at?
That's the kind of special tongue that a vampire bat has.
Oh,
for that.
whoa.
Now, before you get too put off by vampire bats,
I'm not put off. I'm excited.
Let me point out that these are really sophisticated animals that in every way. They're the ones that were first found to have altruistic relationships with friends and help them and even feed them in times of need. They adopt orphans. These are animals that they're always they're almost. Now, you didn't get this from my website.
No.
This is YouTube.
If you went to my website, one of the cutest pictures on my website, one that I get a big kick out of showing people, because when I show it to them, their reaction is, "Oh my God, isn't he cute?" And it's a vampire. It depends on how you show these bats. They're right there at the bottom. That's a vampire. That's a vampire.
He's very cute.
And just how you show these animals.
Well, you're very defensive because I don't have a problem with them being vampires.
Well, I don't have a problem with now the first one you're looking at that was lapping blood.
Yes,
that was Desmodus rotundus.
It's fascinating. I mean, I don't have a problem with it. I think it's really interesting.
It's the kind of vampire that causes most of the trouble. It gets vampires in trouble in Latin America, and they overpopulated because they had an easy food supply.
Okay, so that's what they're causing trouble down in Latin America, is just because there's so many of them?
They're overpopulated because we screwed up the habitat and brought in easy food.
Well, not you and I. Someone else did it.
I've been studying bats for over 60 years worldwide. I've studied bats in 45 countries, photographed hundreds of species, handled them, spent countless hours with millions in caves, and I have never, ever been attacked by a bat. We make a big deal out of the 1 or 2 people in a year that die of rabies from a bat bite in the U.S. and Canada combined. In the U.S. alone, we lose between 40 and 50 people a year from dog attacks. But before we go on a rampage to rid dogs from our neighborhoods, we might consider how hypocritical that would be in a country where our spouses kill us off by the thousands. So the moral of the story is, if you're brave enough to own a dog and get married, you certainly ought to be brave enough to handle having a few bats in your neighborhood.
That's a good point. It's all about numbers, right?
Yeah.
Did you see that guy accidentally hit that moose with his car? Jamie, pull that video up. Pull it up, Jamie.